Probably not, but let's look anyway. Hey everyone, Sabrina here. Today we're diving into America's most famously haunted places, prisons, hotels, asylums, and more. I'm a skeptic, but I love a good ghost story, and these locations are packed with them. We'll explore the history, legends, and the so-called evidence that keeps people coming back for chills. So buckle up for a digital road trip through the country's creepiest destinations. Our first stop, a fortress with a past as dark as its crumbling walls. 6 lines. First up, Philadelphia's Eastern State Penitentiary, a Gothic prison built to terrify. Opened in 1829, it pioneered solitary confinement so extreme it was abandoned for being inhumane. Notorious inmates like Al Capone did time here, and after closing in 1971, it decayed into the perfect setting for ghost stories. Visitors report shadowy figures, laughter echoing from empty cell blocks, and cell doors slamming shut on their own. Whether you believe or not, Eastern State is a chilling monument to misery. Sometimes the real horror is just the history. Ready for something a little more glamorous? Let's check into a hotel with a haunted reputation. Next stop, Colorado. Welcome to the Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado, Stephen King's inspiration for The Shining. Isolated in the Rockies, it's both beautiful and unsettling, especially when the fog rolls in. King's nightmare here sparked his novel, but ghost stories go back further. The original owners, F.O. and Flora Stanley, are said to haunt the lobby and music room. Room 217 is supposedly haunted by a housekeeper who tidies up for guests. Real or not, the Stanley stories make it a must-visit for thrill seekers. Next, let's board a famously haunted ship. Docked in Long Beach, the RMS Queen Mary is a floating relic of luxury, war, and tragedy. With nearly 50 documented deaths, it's a magnet for ghost stories. The engine room is infamous. Crewman John Petter was crushed by door 13, and his ghost is said to wander the passageways. The empty first-class pool is haunted by phantom splashes and wet footprints, while a little girl named Jackie is heard giggling near the second-class pool. Stateroom B340 is so active it was closed to guests for years. Think flickering lights, running faucets, and bed sheets yanked off. Add in the lady in white and soldier ghosts, and you've got a paranormal buffet. Is it the world's most haunted ship? Maybe not, but it's certainly trying. Next, we're heading inland to a place where the only thing thicker than the fog is the sense of dread. Louisville, Kentucky, here we come. Welcome to Waverly Hills. Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Kentucky is infamous for its grim tuberculosis history and the so-called death tunnel. Built to house hundreds, it saw thousands of deaths, some say up to 63,000. The death tunnel discreetly transported bodies, fueling endless ghost stories. Visitors report rolling balls with the ghost of Timmy, seeing a shadowy nurse in room 502, and hearing screams from empty rooms. The 4th floor is especially active, with reports of crawling shadow figures called creepers. Whether it's ghosts or just the weight of tragedy, Waverly Hills is a place where the past refuses to rest. Next, we're heading south to a plantation where legend and history collide. Louisiana, here we come. The Myrtles Plantation awaits. Deep in Louisiana, the Myrtles Plantation is a picture-perfect southern mansion with a dark past. The most famous legend is Chloe, an enslaved woman who supposedly poisoned her master's family and was hanged, though history doesn't back this up. Still, a famous photo claims to show her ghost, and the house is packed with reports of piano music, ghostly children, and handprints on mirrors. The ghost girl is seen in a foyer mirror, said to trap the spirits of Sarah Woodruff and her children. Whether the stories are fact or fiction, the Myrtles is a magnet for ghost hunters and folklore lovers alike. Sometimes the legend is scarier than the truth. Ready for more institutional horror? Let's head to West Virginia. The Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum is next. Brace yourself. This one's intense. Let's go. The Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum in West Virginia is a massive, foreboding relic of mental health history. Built to heal, it became a nightmare. Overcrowded, underfunded, and infamous for barbaric treatments like lobotomies. Thousands suffered and died here before it closed in 1994. The asylum is now a hotspot for ghost hunters, with each ward said to have its own resident spirits. The most famous is Lily, a little girl who plays with toys left by visitors. The fourth floor is notorious for violent encounters, shoves, scratches, and flying objects. The lobotomy ward is especially chilling, with reports of ghostly doctors and nurses. Whether haunted or just haunted by history, this place is unforgettable. Next, we're off to Massachusetts for a murder mystery that still chills. The Lizzie Borden house is waiting. Let's see if the axe really fell. Onward. In Fall River, Massachusetts, the Lizzie Borden house is the site of America's most infamous unsolved murders. Lizzie was acquitted, but the brutal axe killings of her father and stepmother left a stain that lingers. Now, a bed and breakfast, guests report cold spots, weeping, and ghostly impressions on the beds where the Bordens died. Andrew Borden's ghost is said to haunt the sitting room, and some claim Lizzie herself still roams the halls. Even the maid, Bridget, is rumored to be seen doing her chores. The basement is especially creepy, with whispers and the feeling of being watched. Is it ghosts, or just the power of suggestion in a house with a bloody past? Next, we're heading west to a house built on tragedy and a gallows. San Diego's Whaley House is up next. Let's go. The Whaley House in San Diego is built on the site of a public gallows. Bad vibes from the start. The ghost of Yankee Jim, hanged here, is said to stomp through the halls. The Whaley family suffered tragedy after tragedy, infant deaths, suicide, and heartbreak. Visitors report phantom footsteps, crying babies, and the scent of lavender perfume. The courtroom upstairs is a hot spot for shadowy figures and cold spots. With so many reported spirits, it's a paranormal Grand Central Station. Whether it's the gallows, the family's misfortunes, or just a good story, the Whaley House is a must for ghost hunters. Next, we're heading to Florida for a lighthouse with a tragic past. St. Augustine, here we come. Let's climb the haunted stairs. The view is killer, literally. St. Augustine Lighthouse in Florida is a beacon for ghost stories. The most famous tale, 2 young daughters of the construction supervisor drowned in a cart accident. Their laughter and footsteps are still heard, and one is seen in a blue dress at the top of the tower. The keeper's house is haunted by a former keeper who fell to his death. His cigar smoke lingers in empty rooms. The tower itself is full of eerie voices, footsteps, and a shadowy figure on the catwalk. Is it the isolation, the tragic history, or something more? Either way, it's a ghost hunter's dream. For our final stop, we're heading to California for a house built to confuse the dead. The Winchester Mystery House awaits. Let's get lost. The Winchester Mystery House in San Jose is a labyrinth of staircases to nowhere, doors to drops, and endless rooms. Sarah Winchester built it nonstop for 38 years, supposedly to appease the spirits of those killed by her family's rifles. Seances, bizarre architecture, and a sense of confusion define the mansion. Visitors report footsteps, slamming doors, and sightings of Sarah herself in black Victorian dress. A ghostly handyman is often seen, and the Daisy bedroom is notorious for unseen touches. The grand ballroom echoes with phantom music and strange lights. Is it haunted, or just architecturally unsettling? Either way, it's a monument to grief, fear, and obsession. And that's our final stop. But are we believers yet? That's our whirlwind tour of America's most haunted places. prisons, hotels, asylums, and more. Am I a believer? Still skeptical, but these stories are irresistible. Whether haunted by ghosts or just by history, these places have a power you can feel. What do you think? Share your ghost stories in the comments. If you enjoyed this trip into the paranormal, hit like and subscribe for more. Until next time, stay curious and maybe a little spooked.